Okay, then I ask this question: what are transactional emails or transaction emails? Okay, this is simple. When you buy something online, and you will receive a message. Mostly, it's like this, right? At, let's say, the company name .com. Wait, let me write this nicely. .com. Right? And what is the content? Basically, is your invoice, your receipt. Okay. What else? Your statements. Okay. So generally, transactional emails are mostly triggered either through the app that you communicate with, or the online portal where you buy something and they would send basically an email like this, with basically either your invoice receipts or either your statements. All right. So this is different from your marketing email. Okay. And in most cases, depending on the size of the emails or size of list that you have, most companies would either basically use a set of a different domain, because deliverability is very important here, right? Because these documents or these contents are very important for the business. I mean, not to say that the marketing emails are not important, but in terms of, you want to make sure that your invoices or your receipts are actually sent and delivered to the right audience. So probably I'll address this in another segment. But generally speaking, when you have transactional emails, depending on the volume, it makes sense to either set a different domain for this, subdomain or whatever it is, primary to send this, and then separate them with marketing emails. People do not, in most cases, 99.99% of them, people do not report spam when you actually send legitimate emails with invoices, statements, or receipts. People will or might unsubscribe or report spam if they receive a marketing email. Okay, so you want to separate these two, all right? Where you have a subdomain, for example, an infrastructure dedicated specifically for transactional emails, and you have another one just to do your marketing, so that when if you, for whatever reasons, if you mess up with your marketing and people unsubscribe, they will still, but just because they unsubscribe doesn't mean that they refuse to be your customer. They could be still remain as your customer. So you want to make sure that your transactional emails continue to be delivered to them, whereas you manage basically your marketing on a separate so-called channel or domain. All right, Kim? So that is basic. In most cases, the thing you want to see is, you want to see the differentiation. Transaction emails, normally they will have a notice and say that you don't have to reply. There's nothing to reply. It's basically a broadcast. But in this case, a broadcast is with content that is relevant or very important to your business. Whereas in marketing emails, I would always encourage for you to allow people to reply to your marketing emails, because you want to have that conversation. Whereas in transaction emails, basically here, you have done this transaction. Thank you so much. Here are the details of your transaction, and you can keep it for your safekeeping. All right. So you don't need for them to reply, unless then if they want to, then they can always click on the customer support or customer success, depending what you call it, where they can have further conversations with your business, for help and all those things. All right. Hi, and thanks for watching. If you need my help to set up your email marketing engine for your business, just click on the link here and you see a list of services that will help you grow your leads and sales, and also increase your profits through emails. I'm looking forward to working with you soon.